and they're racing. This is the first fence. Yorkshire Warriors is anchored in the lead about 4 lengths off the pace. Coming to the second fence. Reichstag is stone last. Ice cold enemy blundered. Turning right-handed. Matador makes a few places. Tunisia is in the rear division about 8 lengths off the pace. The field is well strung out. Eyecatcher is on the move. Racing right-handed. Ice cold enemy is way back. Premier Queen is in front by 4. Yorkshire Warriors is making smooth headway from the rear. Running to the next obstacle. A good jump by the leader. And the leader is over the 1. Matador improves easily. The leader is clear over the top obstacle. Ice cold enemy hit the back in the rear. Premier Queen is clear from National Charger. Next was Jive towards Thebra, gap back to Eyecatcher, and then Matador ahead of Suzuki Soleus, back to Artless and Zero from Yorkshire Warriors. Ice cold enemy is racing out the back a long way off the pace. The leader jumps clear. Premier Queen is 5 lengths in front of National Charger from Jive towards Thebra, just clear of Eyecatcher from Matador. Next is Suzuki Soleus, next is Artless and Zero. Premier Queen is the clear leader. Nowwood Fortress is stone last. Another good jump by the leader. Yorkshire Warriors is in the mid-division about 9 lengths off the pace. Going right-handed. The favourite is losing ground. Premier Queen is 6 lengths ahead of Eyecatcher. Next is Jive towards Thebra. Nowwood Fortress is pushed along towards the rear. Yorkshire Warriors is improving nicely. Premier Queen is the leader from Eyecatcher ahead of Jive towards Thebra, back to Suzuki Soleus from National Charger ahead of Matador, 2 lengths clear of Yorkshire Warriors ahead of Artless and Zero. Nowwood Fortress is last and is over 10 lengths off the lead. Premier Queen leads by 3. Jive towards Thebra is racing midfield about 5 lengths off the pace. The leader was good again. Yorkshire Warriors is racing at the back about 9 lengths off the pace. The leader was clear there. Nowwood Fortress is pushed along in last. Suzuki Soleus is buried in the chasing pack, turning right-handed. Nowwood Fortress is improving nicely from the rear. Another good jump by the leader. Ice cold enemy is anchored in the rear. Premier Queen is the leader from Eyecatcher. Next was Jive towards Thebra, and then National Charger ahead of Suzuki Soleus, and then Artless and Zero. Next is Tunisia, next is Matador. The leader was clear there. National Charger is making smooth headway. Premier Queen looks to be going well. Tunisia is back in the chasing pack about 7 lengths off the pace. The leader was good again. Ice cold enemy is racing at the back a long way off the pace. Another good jump by the leader. Artless and Zero is improving nicely from the rear. Racing right-handed. Premier Queen has a clear lead from Eyecatcher, 2 lengths to National Charger ahead of Jive towards Thebra, gap to Suzuki Soleus, and then Matador, and then Tunisia back to Artless and Zero. The leader jumps well again. Premier Queen is 3 lengths clear of Eyecatcher. Next is National Charger from Jive towards Threber, back to Suzuki Soleus. Next is Matador. Suzuki Soleus blundered. Matador is buried in the chasing pack. Another good jump by the leader. National Charger improves easily. Premier Queen is 2 lengths ahead of Eyecatcher, just clear of National Charger. A gap to 2 knees ahead of Matador. Next is Jive towards Threber, ahead of Nowwood Fortress from Suzuki Soleus. Ice Cold Enemy Stone last. Premier Queen leads from Eyecatcher, a gap to National Charger from Tunisia. Turning right-handed. Premier Queen is 3 lengths in front of Eyecatcher from Matador. Next is National Charger and then Tunisia, gap to Newwood Fortress. Another good jump by the leader. Premier Queen leads from Eyecatcher ahead of National Charger. Next is Matador. Next is Tunisia, just clear of Nowwood Fortress. Racing right-handed. Jive towards Threber makes a mistake. Less than 1 mile to go. The leader was good again. Eyecatcher is going well. Premier Queen leads by 2. The leader was good again. Over that 1 and the leader is clear. National Charger is making smooth headway. Matador is racing mid-division about 7 lengths off the pace. The favourite looks to be travelling well. Running to the next obstacle. Ice Cold Enemy looks to be going well in the rear. Another good jump by the leader. Yorkshire Warriors is on the move from over 5 lengths off the lead. Racing right-handed. Jive towards Threber is under pressure out the back. Racing right-handed. Premier Queen is 3 lengths ahead of National Charger, back to Tunisia, back to Suzuki Soleus, and then Yorkshire Warriors, and then Matador, and then Eyecatcher, and then Nowwood Fortress a few lengths to Ice Cold Enemy. Well inside the final. Premier Queen is 2 lengths ahead of National Charger, a gap to Tunisia. Next is Yorkshire Warriors. Well inside the final 3 furlongs. Turning right-handed. Premier Queen is 2 lengths in front of National Charger. Eyecatcher is pushed along mid-division about 5 lengths off the pace. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. Premier Queen is 1 length clear of National Charger, just clear of Tunisia. Yorkshire Warriors is racing midfield and under pressure. The leader jumps well again. Inside the final furlong, Premier Queen is pushed along in the lead by length. Premier Queen is a length up on National Charger. Premier Queen is 1 length ahead of National Charger.